Good morning, everyone. It's Sherry from She Bee Stitchy World. Hello, hello, hello. Today is Friday, September 2nd, 2022. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey, hey, hey. This is Floss Tube number 36, I think. I'll have to double check that and I'll put it in the title. I did originally have this filmed on the last day of August. I try to do my floss tubes on the last day of the month so that I can show what my plans are for the next month. I deleted it. I was all over the place. I hadn't slept the night before. I wasn't feeling good. I've been going through a rough patch. I'm telling you, a rough patch. A lot of pain. I did have a birthday in August. Yay, I made it. I made it another year. But my body feels it. A couple weeks ago, if you watch one of my other floss tubes, I think it's the last one, I showed my new stitching stand that I got from my husband from American Dream Products. It's a floor stand. When putting it together, I had everything on the living room floor, and I sat so that my legs were out, so that I was like sitting on the inner thighs of my legs. I did it my whole life. Can't do that anymore. I felt something pull, but I just kept working on the stand because I wanted to use it. I ended up in urgent care last week, maybe about 10 days ago. It got to the point where my leg was giving out. I tried to take one of the boys to get their nails trimmed because I take them one at a time. And I could barely make it to the car, so I had to come back in the house, put them to bed, and I drove myself to urgent care. Luckily, I made it in there because I had an ace wrap, so I was able to bandage it to keep the muscle really tight. They didn't really do much. I saw a nurse practitioner, I guess a thing of seeing the doctors, unless you're an emergency case, which to me it was because I couldn't walk. She basically said it was a muscle pull, probably two muscles. The groin muscle was pulled, and then the calf muscle, because of the way I was walking, probably got stretched out. Put on a prednisone dose pack. Didn't do anything for me. I'm sorry. Didn't get rid of the pain. The calf pain is a lot better, but it's the groin pain with that muscle. No matter what I do, it hurts. I am walking with crutches. I keep it iced, and then I put some heat on it sometimes, and then I have an ace bandage around it. I just ordered something from Amazon that's specifically for wrapping the groin area, so I hope that will help, because I really literally cannot walk some days. I am laying around doing absolutely nothing. I asked our neighbor if her son would be wanting to mow our lawn, just the front lawn, this last time, and she said sure. I told her, we could pay him. He was happy to do it. He'd helped us out during the winter when my left leg went out. And I just texted her last night and says, I'm not any better. Would he be willing? Would he want to earn some extra money and mow the front and back lawn? My husband said, absolutely do not go out there and mow the lawn. I want to. I almost tried yesterday, and it's like, nah, I better not. I'm not doing any better. But they said it could take 6 to 8 weeks, if not longer, for this to heal. I've never been in pain like this. I don't feel like doing anything. My husband's taking up the slack at home, and it's putting a lot of pressure on him because they've been going through changes at work, and that finally got done. I'm losing weight, can you tell? I weighed myself the other day, and it's like, wow, I've lost like 7 pounds since I've been going through this. So at least it's helping me lose weight. So I decided to attempt to do this again today. If I don't have all the information in front of me, I apologize. I am upstairs in the living room. The boys are sleeping on the other couch. Furry babies, our 2 dogs, Mocha and Java. Hopefully they won't bark during this because sometimes they don't hear the kids going to school outside. So everything that I need for this video, thankfully, is upstairs. I did get a lot of finishing work done. That probably didn't help my leg because I did a lot of standing in the kitchen, because when I do my finishing work, our whole kitchen table's filled. We got a large kitchen table. But I wanted to get them done in time for Halloween. So that probably didn't help. I shouldn't be standing on it. So I have whips for August. I have FFOs. Ooh, wait till you see the FFOs. I'm so happy with how they turned out. I love them. Sorry, I do love them. I have plans for September already set up, and I already started stitching my designer focus. I also have a lot of haul, and I have a lot of haul coming from Needlework Expo. Oh boy, oh boy. So let's get started. It's not even 7 a.m. in the morning here. So I got up with my husband. I said, you know what? I'm just going to attempt to do this floss tube. So please bear with me if I ramble, if I talk too much. And if you see me take a gasp or two, it means I'm in a lot of pain because I'm sitting on our love seat and I do have it wrapped, but I don't know how to sit because it's just constantly sore. Right leg. Oh, don't get old, people. Don't get old. Okay, on to cross stitch. My August designer focus of the month was Stoney Creek. Each month I'm doing a designer focus. I took the idea from Garan Stitchery. September I am joining in on their stitch along because I actually selected a designer that they selected. So my August designer focus was Stoney Creek, and it was all Halloween, of course. It's Halloween. This is the last one that I worked on, and if there's a glare, I apologize. I know the lighting's not the best up here. Skeleton Stew. And I got to the stopping point on this because I wanted to at least get one of the skeletons done, and I did. So there's that. Here, let's put this behind this. So there we go. All the fabrics that I've stitched on are Aida and hand dyed by me. So that's what I got done on Skeleton Screw. I did work on this one for 2 weeks because I just didn't feel like switching out projects because of what happened with my leg. So I got a lot more done on that one. The next one I have is Spooky Welcome. And I decided to try the Anchor Floss. I bought a couple of the large spools when I had a coupon. Honestly, in my opinion, Anchor thread, the black, is not any thicker than the DMC black, and I think the DMC is a little bit better. I did stitch with 2 strands, and this is what I got done. I think I worked on this for about a week and a half. But I was, I heard a lot of good things about the Anchor Floss, and I just thought it was a little bit thin. I mean, it covers good even with 2 strands, but it wasn't any better than DMC. I think DMC black is better in my opinion. Okay, then the last one that I worked on during the month was Rest in Peace. Again, another all-inclusive black, and let's put this up behind it. And I think that's upside down. I think it's supposed to go this way. No, goes the other way, I think. I'll figure that out the next time I stitch on this. And this part here, oh yes, I know where it's at. Okay, we're good. It's just this little tiny part right here. That's all I got done on that one. Yes, I did get tired of working with black. But then sometimes it goes a little bit faster because you don't have to keep changing out your thread colors. Okay, what should we do next? Let's do finishes. Let me see if I can get the finishes. I have a laundry basket up here, so I put everything in there since it was upstairs. Please be patient as I go through this to make sure that I have all my little sticky notes. Okay, my first FFO is Waxy Moon Designs, and it's called Halloween Street. And I did change a lot of the floss colors on this. And that's my Halloween Street. What I do, in case you haven't seen other videos, is that I buy a lot of unfinished wood pieces. I paint them, I decorate them, and then I add the embellishments. My husband loved this one. But I did change out the colors of the houses. I used a different color than this, but I think all of this might be almost the same as they used. I have a tendency of changing out floss colors. So that's my first FFO. I really enjoy, a couple of years ago I had this idea, gee, I wonder if I could go buy some, unfinished wood and then paint it. These ideas pop in my head, and it's like, you know what, I'm going to go start looking. Wait for, if you like to do stuff like that, I've always been a crafty person. I wait for coupons because a lot of these wood pieces, I got at Joann Fabrics with 40% off. They would have like a 40% off all wood products. I'd go to town and go buy a whole bunch because I knew I'd use them. I've bought them at Joann Fabrics. I've bought the wood products at Michael's, Hobby Lobby. And for every holiday, I go to Dollar Store. And they have they're thinner than the regular pieces, but they're like the hearts, the pumpkins. All of that I just bought recently is in the basement, so I can't show that part of the haul. But, if I see something I think I might be able to use, I buy it. You should see my basement. I have my own store. Literally, I have my own store. Okay, this next piece that I finished is from the Just Cross Stitch Halloween 2021 magazine. It's called Hocus Pocus Coffee. I did change the word coffee threads to Sulky Blendables number 4068. I really like how this turned out. I just painted it black. put painted dots, and I added some pom-poms, and then I put Toxic up there. I like how this turned out. It's simple. It'll go in the kitchen. I'm not a coffee drinker. I'm a tea drinker, but I really like this. It was easy to stitch. Again, I dyed this piece of fabric. I didn't really like it at the time, but then it's like, ooh, this will go perfect for coffee. It looks like the coffee spilled all over the fabric. So that's that. After I do paint, and then I do stencil sometimes. I've started stenciling, so that's how I did that. I do spray it with a glaze. I have to have a nice day outside. And then, you know, this was already added, so I didn't have to worry about a hanger this time. I actually did finish a Christmas piece. I started this on the Stitch Along in my Facebook group last year. This is from the World of Cross Stitching magazine, number 157, and this is called Santa's Helpers. Look at how cute that turned out. Love, 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 love it. Things kept going through my head about how I wanted to do this, and then I changed it out, and then I kept adding it. I found these little box presents, I think at Joann Fabrics. I bought like 4 little bags because I have another Christmas dogs that I did from Stoney Creek. And I was able to buy the Christmas pick that already had all of this. So I knew what I wanted to do with this one. And luckily, I thought I was going to have to make my own presents. You know, thankfully, I found this in my stash. Then I just added this bowl with some of the Christmas picks that I take apart. I really do like this. I love stitching dogs, and so I do have a new Christmas piece. Yay! It only took me a year to get it done. I had like half of it done last year, and I decided, you know what, I'm going to try to get it done this year. The next one is another Waxy Moon Designs, and it's called Haunted House Trio. Now, this, I don't have any of the charts for the finished pieces, sorry. But this is actually 3 separate houses, but I decided to do it all as one, like a street. The border is stenciled on with silver paint. I decided to try to do something different to make it a little bit spooky, I guess. It hangs. It's just an ordinary purple. And then I put green trim around the edge. I didn't want to overdo it. I love my purple. If you haven't watched my previous videos, you'll know that. I do love my purple. Okay, next is a Teresa Kogut project, and it's called Pumpkins and Bats. Now, someone had asked me on my Facebook group page, where did I find this house? I honestly don't remember, but it's one of the 3 or 4 places that I mentioned. It's either at Joann Fabrics, and I'm pretty sure this might have been a Hobby Lobby. And I bought 2 or 3 of them because I figured, you know what, I do a lot of pieces that would look good on the house. This I painted, and then I sponged another color to make it look a little bit spooky. I used a glaze spray. I stenciled the moon and the bat, added a little bat here, added a spider here. I just ordered some more bats. They had purple bats at 1, 2, 3 Stitch. So I had to order the purple bat. So I might add like another bat right here. I'm not sure. So that's how we did that. I did change some of the colors out. I didn't do black letters, and I ended up doing DMC 552. I like the purple better. I changed the cats from black to $37.99. And I think I changed the witch's face or hair. It turned out very cute. I like the house, the way it looks on the house. Hope none of this falls off the couch. This is another Teresa Kogut. This is Whimsy Halloween. I did change some of the colors. The black I did use 3 strands. I have to fix this because when I painted it, I guess it doesn't stick to the magnet. This is a magnetized web, spider web. I will have to probably glue it down a little bit. I also have one that has a cat. I added 3 pumpkins. I took it apart from a pick, and then I added a gourd. I thought, whimsy, you know, I'll do something different. I painted, oops, there's my sheet note. I painted it green and then sponged it purple. Spray glazed it with a high gloss spray. I added trim around the border. This one was a fun one. I don't think I put this down until I finished it. So that's it for my FFOs. Really happy that I got these done. Probably shouldn't have done it when I did it, but I did it. Let's see what's next. Let's start with my September plans. I usually do that last, but you know what? We'll do it now. Here's a project bag that I made that I'm keeping my September plans in. I have all the floss together, so this is all the floss I'm using for September. I list all the floss from each project that I'm going to stitch, and then I just grab one skein of each or whatever I need, and then if I run out, I have extra in the basement. I have a lot of extra in the basement. So that's that. And my designer focus of the month is Glendon Place. And again, Guy Run Stitchery is doing a designer focus of Glendon Place. I have decided, sorry, not organized. What did I do with everything? This is Stoney Creek. This is Stoney Creek. This is not what I wanted. Where's my Glendon Place? Pause. Hello again. I had my wrong project bag. I already showed you Stoney Creek. Okay. Glendon Place. I keep in these two project bags that I've made. I did start my first project. I will be working on Frankie the Thinker. And I'm using a purplish gray fabric. Sorry for the crinkling. I also have, I've already had this started and I didn't realize it, Halloween. And this is actually called a daylight version, glow in the dark version, and it is called Boo from the Crew. And I do have this started. And if I'm not mistaken, I think this is 28 count Lugana, and I'm doing 1/1. And this is what I have finished so far. I didn't realize that I had this started. Ooh, the leg is throwing some spasms out. Kind of takes your breath away when it hurts like that. Okay, then we have Cruisin', that I will hopefully start this month. Here, let's do it this way. And that I'm going to be stitching again, 28 Lugana, sort of like a bluish gray. Makes it look like a dark sky. So I will be working on that this month. I will probably do about a week on each of these. That way I get like 4 started. The next one is Formidable Frank. And I found the perfect fabric for this. Again, this is 28 count Monaco. I don't think, I have to resize to make sure, but I don't think I need this big of a piece for that. But I thought that would be perfect. It's not as reddish as their fabric, but I like it. And then the piece that I'm currently working on, one second, is Frank's family portrait. I kind of cheated and I started this on the 31st just to get it started because I was already at a stopping point. But that's all I've got done so far. Again, the fabrics are all dyed by me, and this almost matches the fabric that they used. I think, if I'm not mistaken, this might be 18 count Ada. Don't quote me, I'm not sure. But yes, so I will be working on Glendon Place for the whole month of September. Yay, I love Glendon Place. Okay, haul. Sorry. Probably should have taken Tylenol. Whew, excuse me. Okay, next is haul. This is my pre-order from Guy Run Stitchery. I added an item each time because they were adding from the designers before, to take the pre-orders. Then they came out with like new Autumn Lane Stitchery. I know it's backwards, but this is my list of everything that I ordered from them. They do a great job with pre-orders. They will mail everything once everything comes in from the designers. All they have to do is wait for their designers. Love a lot of the designs. I mean, I cut my list probably in half from what I ordered. I didn't want to go overboard, but my husband said, get what you want. So I did. Okay. Haul. First two are from Bent Creek, and it's Halloween arches. Love, 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 love. And I decided to get the autumn arches. If I'm not mistaken, I think I have one other arches by them. I can't remember. But I gotta have all of them for the holidays. I will not try to pronounce this designer's name because I do not want to butcher it. I just call it 31 Witch. Love, love, love. I love that the witch is riding a pumpkin. Here, let's take it out of this. Sorry. You could see it better. There we go. Look at that witch. The house, everything is so cute about this. Love, 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 love. Woohoo! I love my Halloween. I may not display as much this year because I cannot get to the basement. And if I do go to the basement, I only do it like maybe once a day, if even that. My husband's doing laundry. He goes to the freezer and gets our meat out for the day. So I don't know just how much decorating I'm going to be able to do because I need to take down my red, white, and blue. Okay, the next few are from Stitching with the Housewives. I love their designs. This one is month to month October. Then we have Black Cat Bakery up on a pedestal. I love the cat. I love everything about this. There is a cat in there, right? Yes, the cat with the witch, cat on the pedestal at the bottom. Again, I apologize for the glare. I don't usually take everything out of plastic until I'm ready to stitch it. And then the next one is called Let's Go Ride a Bike Haunted Trail. I got a few of their Let's Go Ride a Bike pieces because they do a lot of holiday stuff, and I love to stitch holidays. Okay, the next 5 are from Sue Hillis, and it's her new series that came out for Expo, and they're called Hoop-de-Doo. The first one is Feed Me, and she gives explicit instructions on how to do the finishing on the hoops. American Pie, she's excellent with her instructions. I have 2 of her instruction booklets, one for easels and one for finishing ideas. Busy Bee, I've made a lot of easels thanks to her simple instructions. This is my favorite. It has to be. It's a holiday baking. This would be perfect for the kitchen because for Christmas I decorate our kitchen in gingerbread. The next one is Cook's Tools. And the last one of this series is gardening. But I did see on her Facebook page that she is releasing more Hoop-de-Doos. So those will be coming out soon. So we'll have to, keep a lookout for her if you're on Facebook for Sue Hillis Designs. Shannon Christine Designs, another favorite designer. I fell in love with this when I saw this on 1, 2, 3 Stitch. It's called Cup of Cheer. I love the colors. I love that tealish aqua blue. I love the fabric they chose. And I will try to find a bluish aqua fabric in my stash. Twin Peak Primitives has become another one of my favorite designers. This is called Pumpkins on Sale. I fell in love with the barn and the color. There, let's do this. Let's take it out. There we go. The scarecrow is cute. That barn, I found some DMC variegated thread in my stash downstairs, which I think I would be using for the barn. Okay, then the next 4 projects are again Sue Hillis, and it's her North Pole Chamber of Commerce projects. Sorry, I have to get situated. Oh, sorry. Okay, first one is the Department of Public Works. She has it so that you can have it stitched as all one large piece, which I will not be doing because that's too large for me. Here, these would be easy to take out. So there's the Chamber of Commerce. I think what I'll do is that I'll do each of these as an easel, and then I'll line them up to make it look like a little village, maybe on a dresser or on our TV credenza. And this one is called Featuring Mrs. Claus's Enterprises. Another cute one. Part 3 is called Featuring the Sweet Shop. and Toy Emporium, another cute one. Yeah, I just, that would be too big for me to do. I just can't do it. I came up with the easel, or even doing what she's doing, and I think I have an idea for this one. Featuring the Reindeer Flying Academy. Look at how cute that is with all those reindeer. And as she said, you can do it as separate projects. I have seen these at the dollar store. I should have bought one. Or I've seen these at Michael's. I mean, she shows so that just the flying reindeer just alone is a separate project. Love, 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 love. I like Sue's designs because they're nice and bright, and that's, I stitch a lot of nice and bright. Okay, last but not least is, I got this Friday. Called my LNS because I noticed on their Facebook page that they had this in, and they did have me on pre-order, so they mailed it and I got it the very next day. This is the 2022 Christmas Ornaments issue, packed with a ton of stuff. So far, I've only found like 5 total out of the whole magazine. I know I will go back. This one is one of my favorites. Let's see. Santa in his pajamas, the birds. I love this reindeer one also. They have a section with deer. Gingerbread house. There's another. This is a Doreen Jones. But yeah, so far I only have 5 projects on that one. And I think that's about it. We made it. Again, my September plans is Glendon Place stitching. I already have October plans. Every year for October, I usually stitch a project a day. I try to start a project a day for all 31 days of Halloween. I start a new project from the Just Cross Stitch Halloween magazine. But this year I'm not going to start that many. I will do like every other day. I already have a designer that I had picked out for October. And then every other day I'll do the designer focus, and then I'll work on JCS project. So I'm all planned out for the rest of the year. I will be resting a lot. I will be stitching a lot or sleeping. I have been sleeping a lot more. I just don't have the energy that I did because I have to get like into a very comfortable place with my leg. Hopefully it'll clear up. If it keeps hurting for the next couple of weeks, I may end up going back to the doctor. I don't know. I hate doctors. I don't go unless I'm absolutely in pain or need to. So thank you for sticking with me. Thank you for taking this journey. Thank you for being patient on this video. I apologize for being a couple days late. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you have any questions, pop them in below. Have a great weekend. Enjoy your Labor Day weekend. I think we are staying home. We do need to get a new stove because our oven no longer works. It's 23 years old, so it's already been fixed once. We just haven't been able to get to the store for me to be able to walk around. I went to Sam's Club with my husband. Big mistake. That was way too much walking for me to do even with a crutch. So that probably didn't help the leg either. So we still need to get a new stove. I don't bake during the summer anyhow. It's so hot here. So that's something else on my list I need to do. But yes, please stay safe. Enjoy your holiday weekend. My husband's off on Monday, thankfully, so he gets a 3-day weekend. Yay! After everything they've been through at work. Ooh, I couldn't do it. I'm glad I don't work. I wouldn't have been able to go to work if I was working. So glad I can stay home. See, I'm rambling. Can you tell? I will probably be going back to bed when I'm done after I put some of this stuff away. My husband will have to carry everything in the basement. So enjoy life. That's all I can say, because as you get older, it sucks. Thank you, and I will see you in September.